Mic check, mic check, mic check. What up, what up, what up? CTV, we are here once again, episode 8. Oh, wow. This man is this guy is on point. He said,
that means
ladies and gentlemen,
subscribing. Yes.
like and subscribe. Go check out episode 1 through 6 on Cook the Barbershop channel. But from now on, we'll be doing this right here at Cook's Pod channel. So if you've been following, thank you.
Cook's Pod
And
channel.
if you just tuned in, thank you. We are here, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Rod A, my man LT, introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. LT, aka the Matador.
Oh shit, the poker game playing.
AKA the famous nobody from Bushwick. You already.
Aye.
First, let me say thank you for having me, Cook. Rod, I see my boy Billy, aka Double R in the background.
Double R in the background.
AKA 007.
Double R in the background.
Appreciate y'all having me here, man.
Let me make sure I got your audio
Always
good.
observing.
You audio to talk. Just talk. Yeah.
Check.
Keep speaking. I'm just gonna work on the audio.
All right, ready? Keep speaking. A Dominican looking to make 100 down by the end of the weekend.
Ooh.
Oh, I got little punchlines too.
Matador, y'all. That's the Matador.
We got the Matador in the house.
Matador's in the house.
If you don't know, now you know. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you, Cook. Thank you for having me, brother. Got
Pleasure.
A beautiful place,
Thank you. It's a pleasure. I've been dying to have you here.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Really do. All right.
Yo, what's up, Sire, man? Glad to have
Cheers
you
to
here.
the Matador. Cheers to the Matador.
There you go. Bam. Cheers to the
We're
Matador.
drinking the brown stuff today.
We got
Golf playing.
We got that CTB
Hard
yak.
playing.
We got that CTB yak.
Rolling dice playing. Matador right here. We got the
Playing, gambler,
You know what I'm
survival of the illest.
You know what I'm saying?
Living life.
That's what he does. That's what he do.
I go by saying it's called live, love, life.
I like that. Live your life because you never know when it's going to be your last.
And love it to the fullest, man. 'Cause
Yes.
You never know.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up with you guys. You guys know me since I was a pup. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely got history right here,
Facts,
y'all.
facts,
Definitely
facts.
got
So it's
history.
a blessing on its own to be here.
Let me give a shout out to my man E-Rock.
You know,
That's my man.
shout out to E-Rock.
Yeah, I remember when E-Rock ran away.
He remembers.
I remember when E-Rock ran away, but he ran away to
my crib.
There you go.
He had a
Holy
little bag.
shit.
He ran away to
Holy
the next
shit.
building.
That is such a good way to start the show.
He
right
ran
now.
away to E-Rock. What up, baby? He ran away.
He came to.
That's
from
like one house.
From one building next to the other.
Yeah,
to
that's
the second, from the first floor to the second.
Yo, they was really worried about E-Rock. Like,
I'm
19
running away.
Yeah, but
1986.
he's
man.
right away. All his sisters was like worried, but he was next door all this
Right
time.
next door, chilling with the Dominicans. Like,
I
yo,
don't know why he did that. I don't know why.
Shout out to the Hodgicks, man. Shout out
I
to the
don't know why he
Hodgicks.
did that.
You know what?
They probably ain't
We gotta
cooked some
take a
chicken
moment
or
right now.
something.
Let's shout out the Hodgicks,
The Haziks,
the sisters.
They
You know,
like to eat that-
we grew up
that-
in
that
we
cheese.
grew up in their
Grew up
living
In
room.
their living room.
We grew up eating their food.
yes.
You know, they house fed us.
Blessed.
Shout out to the Hodgicks.
The realest Albanian
You know,
family in
and
Bushwick.
even bigger than
Yeah.
that, shout out to Rezo Hodgick, the father and the moms. You know,
Word up.
if it wasn't for that, we
Accepting, you know, when we speak on that, right? When we speak about the Haziks and the way we grew up, it's crazy because we had Puerto Rican, Dominicans, Albanians, Black, Panamanians,
Hondurans.
Hondurians. We had everything diverse, everybody, and we all rocked with each other, man. It was crazy. It was a blessing.
It was a blessing, and that was a different life for me. I appreciate that life.
Oh, and we had Chinese Buddhists.
Right next door to me. Right next door to me.
Yeah, right next door to you.
The Shaolin Temple dude.
Shaolin temples. They used
Facts.
to come out and chill with us once in a
I ain't
blue.
even remember that.
Chinese. Look at how diverse we grew up, man.
Next door to me had a Shaolin Temple dude.
Yeah, I remember. On one of the
Used to make jokes like he just jumped out the second floor.
The second floor and jumped right in
Somebody
front.
tried to take his
Go to work.
Nintendo game, but I had to intervene. Be like, nah, you're not doing that. You know why? Because he from Woodbine. So
It was
yeah, because I was
crazy.
like, it was one of damn, I forgot his name.
That same family that had the family member who's a Shaolin
Yeah,
also gave me my first job.
that's a blessing. you
Those
see?
kids used to work for Door to Door. That was the name of the company. And they used to go 4 or 5 in the morning in front of McDonald's and get picked up by this van. A van that took a bunch of kids to a warehouse where they would stack up a bunch of fucking newspapers, like supermarket type shit, right? In bags. And then we put it in trucks. And then a bunch of people take it to different neighborhoods. And we would get paid at you know, when you start working, I think you get your papers at 14, 15, right?
Yeah.
As soon as I was able to work, I was lucky to have that experience.
That's dope.
Thanks to them, for real. Those
Chinese Buddhists.
Chinese, whatever they were, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever they were.
I can't even.
Asian. It was some
It's
Asian.
crazy.
Asian.
Now to bring it up to date, you don't see none of that.
It's different.
You don't see nothing. That's crazy. You don't
But
see
that's what's
nothing.
surprising to me, because when we was kids, it was really out there. Like, we had a Jamaican in the block, we had a Guyanese on the block, we had a Polish on the block, we had Albanians. You know what I'm saying?
Everything. Nowadays, it plays a part in when like people just keep to themselves. They don't want to act. Kids ain't outside. There's nothing going on nowadays.
There's a fear factor.
Of what though?
The society we live in creates a fear factor where we can't work together.
Technology, man.
Well,
kinda,
technology also plays a part too.
Technology, iPads, tablets, phones. You gotta remember, because when we was young, you know what I'm saying, even though we was from different age range, because me and you in the same age range, and you got LT, you got E-Rock, you got
We're
Robert,
different
you know what I'm saying?
age.
How much
Then
younger?
you had
Are we
We're
E-rocking us?
4 years apart.
4 or 5 years?
respect to your big bro, Henry.
Well, respect to your whole family, bro.
You know what I'm
'cause,
saying?
like, I love your whole family.
Respect to the brother. Man. Respect. Yeah.
When you couldn't even go outside, I was with your
a lot
brother
of brothers.
outside.
You was with Johnny.
Right, and we was throwing the fucking
Yo,
football
Johnny, what
around
up,
like
baby?
to fucking the
Yo,
crack.
Johnny, what up,
To
my
the crack.
Yeah, you was with Johnny.
Push, yeah,
On
but
some,
nigga strong.
I remember this one
skills.
particular football. We had a
Johnny,
football with
man.
a face on it.
Like the
Monster
the
football.
monster
Yeah,
face,
and me and Johnny used to
Mad
throw
Dog
that
face
shit
and
around
that,
all
yeah.
night.
Yo, these
Facts.
was like, yo,
Facts.
let me tell you something, man. At the time when LT was coming up, there was like you got blacks, you got Puerto Ricans, then the Dominicans started slowly coming into the neighborhood. You dig what I'm saying? At that time, that's where your older brothers came into play.
Almost like what's going on now though with the
Yo, hold on,
Mexicans.
let me finish.
Sorry, my bad.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because like Dominicans wasn't popular.
Not at all.
They was getting fucked with. Seriously, cause you know.
But every grocery store was being taken over by the Dominicans.
DR cats, they got
At that time.
they got
Dominicans.
they got they slang. They got they slang and how they you know how you got to. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If Z was here, another Hazik, you know what I'm saying? He talk boom like that. But and at the,
Shout out to Z.
Shout out to my man Z, man, another Hazik. But at the same time, I remember like y'all was getting, you know what I'm saying? Most Dominican cats was getting fucked with. Like the Dominican dudes that was in the streets, they wasn't getting fucked with.
I'm a.
Hold on, let me finish.
I gotta
Hold
put
on.
a point in
Hold
that
on, let
real
me
quick.
finish. Like they was getting to the phone.
I just gotta warn you, he's in Rod A moment. He's not.
I love it. I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
They was
what we
like
here
at the
for.
times
That's
when
what we here for.
they was like fucking with them because they was wearing no socks with they, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of dumb shit.
I'm a.
But now, shit changed, baby. Shit changed. You got Bad Bunny. You got
No, Bad Bunny, Puerto Rican.
no. But what's that other dude? What's that? Hold on, my bad. What's that Dominican dude that do that? Ain't. You know,
I don't know what's that. Yo, but
you watch this dude that snake.
Rook.
Solids.
Real
But
quick.
my point is, like at the time when we was coming up, like DR dudes wasn't getting no respect. Things changed, and you know what I'm saying. They
It was,
here. They been here.
But can I just say, nobody got no respect unless you put work in.
Nobody got no respect.
If you put work in, you get respect.
For me, I didn't play.
It wasn't really about Dominicans, Puerto
Yeah,
Ricans.
I didn't play. No. I know the aspect that he's speaking about.
He know what he's talking about.
The
He know what
Dominicans
I'm
that he's speaking about are more like the hicked out Dominicans from the 80s.
Thank you.
But when you go back to the 80s, I'm gonna tell you something. Right? Me as born here, but Dominican parents and everything, I consider myself Dominican, right? Okay. So now, when you look at
all your brothers,
all my brothers, we all consider Dominican. We don't play that. Oh, I was born here. I'm American. My heritage, my blood. You cut my blood right now is Dominican. Yeah. Back in the 80s, they hick Dominicans. They was hick, because they played that culture the way they dressed back in the days, etc. But there was a lot of Dominicans that people thought that they was blacks, and they was really Dominican. You understand? Right. And like Dominicans.
When we discovered that in school.
You discovered.
We came across people that.
My cousin King Tito, you know what I'm saying? Everybody thought he was black.
Okay.
He was Dominican. But when you would have, if you would have traveled to the Dominican Republic in the 80s, you would have saw the hip hop culture was already in Dominican Republic. My brother Johnny was a breaker. We was all breakers.
That's my man, Johnny.
Shout out to Johnny, man.
Yeah,
for
what's
real,
up?
man.
What up, Johnny? What up, bro? Yeah. Robert, you too, man.
And all the other brothers, man.
Yeah, cheers to the whole family. You know what I'm saying?
Whole family.
Like to put that into a point of view, Dominicans been involved. It's just not as much as people see or don't know about. But like, you would have went to the Dominican Republic in 1984. We had a whole, like my older brothers, they had a whole breakdance crew. Niggas was already doing graffiti, breakdancing, wearing Adidas.
And that's what I'm talking
about. The fashion.
You know what I'm saying? The fashion. But then, what for Rod's point of view is that they hick Dominicans, the niggas that didn't wear socks. Those Dominicans, they was probably getting bullied on or whatever. But let me tell you something. Them niggas pops with the jerry curls and all that in the 80s was millionaires running the whole drug game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, like my man.
Yeah, so it was different, but
we just had to talk about how fashion you could get away.
They was on.
You had your own vibes. You know what I'm saying?
It was a
vibe.
It was a vibe. It wasn't really.
They was
but
I might do that now. I don't. Not that.
There was Dominican dudes.
Depends what you
that was doing a thing that was giving Puerto Rican dudes at the time.
Because you remember,
a run for their money. It was a problem. They was getting DR dudes was getting their money, and they was a part of the hip hop. They was, you know what I'm saying? DR I think was a part of the hip hop. They was doing that, just like they real popular right now.
Listen,
reggaeton. I love what they doing right now. On the real. I love what they doing right now. I love it. They took like for example, niggas in London, right? For example, they was like when they tried to get into the hip hop style, they were trying to chase New York or whatever. Instead of chasing New York, they embrace how they are, right? Embrace how they are, and they made they. You know what I'm saying? They made their style. They made their hip hop. They made their signature style. You dig what I'm saying? Just like the reggaeton right now. I can't remember the dude we was watching right now with that video.
Which one?
Man, the nigga he'd probably hear that shit in every strip club right now. You know what I'm saying?
You go to strip clubs?
Yo, solids. You know what I'm saying? I don't go to strip clubs right now, but I used to visit them joints at one time. You know, okay? But not right now. So, but you don't talk. I can't remember his name.
I don't know the artist you talking about.
Forget the reggaeton. I want to know what you used to do in the motherfucking strip clubs. That's what I want to know. Because I used to go to motherfucking strip clubs.
Well, what else you used to do? I used to give away my money. And then get my dick hard. Wait. My bad. I forgot. I used to go to strip joints, right, and get turned on. You know what I'm saying?
The purpose of the strip club ain't it to spend money?
Spend money, have a good time. And then I'm spending the money and have a good time. You know what
I was going to strip clubs. I was trying to bag strippers. This new generation is crazy. They go
See,
and they spend $5,000 and get no pussy. That's
CTV, we
bugged out.
cutting the bullshit.
Cutting the bullshit.
Okay, we're gonna cut the bullshit
I
right
seen
now.
y'all episodes,
Okay,
man.
Okay, we
I
cutting the
seen
bullshit.
y'all episodes. I'm up. I study. I watched. I rehearsed. Y'all, so I already know what.
We on
this is
another
gonna
level,
be.
y'all. We
go
on another
quick.
It
level.
says CT, we're gonna cut the bull. We're not gonna waste no more time.
That
Let's
brown
go.
sugar. We're gonna end up in the strip club. We keep drinking this brown sugar right
All
here.
right, check this
and
out,
by the
man.
way, this is not that. This is CTB.
Yak.
Yeah.
CTB yak. You could only get it at Cook.
Well-
come to the barbershop for that.
Hit me on the DM.
Since we talking about strip clubs right now, I haven't
Like and
visited
subscribe.
a strip club in some time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to sound like some old dude, but when I did used to visit a strip club, I go over there, have a good time, throw a little money, get some rub, maybe pay to get some head.
Oh.
Type. But I can't talk like that.
This is a hey.
You know what I'm saying? We do
Let
some
it
shit
out.
like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Marty is being very transparent tonight.
Hey,
yes,
fuck it.
and
This is the late night
that's
show,
back
ladies
in the
and
days,
gentlemen.
though. That's back in the days,
Fuck it.
or just just pay to play. So
They said this might not get monetized at all. This
you know what I'm
is
saying?
gonna
Let's get
be-
paid to play. But my point is, I had a good time. But I had a good time at strip clubs, and you know what I'm saying. Times change. You can't. You know what I'm saying. You got to go to maybe some underground shit to do some shit like that
to
right
do
now.
It like that, because now it's different.
Right? Yes, you can't do.
Different.
Yeah,
I
it's
was-
different right now.
You said different. I was gonna use the word change.
Change.
Times
Because I remember
change,
when
man.
we used to go back in the days. Not that I was the key leader of this event, but going with some of the key
I wish
leaders
Joe Black
of
was
these
here.
events that we used to go to.
Yeah.
I used to see different shit.
Yeah, but that was more of what Ross said. It was more of an underground. I know exactly. You know what I'm saying? We've been there.
Well, there's levels.
But
There's
there's
always been
levels.
levels,
There's
yeah.
levels.
Yeah,
But now,
underground.
to your point, to what we and you was talking
Mm-hmm.
eye to eye about, that shit was dope. That
I
was
like
worth
that.
it.
That shit was crazy.
That
Yeah,
was dope.
that was an adventure. That was
Shout out to my man Paul. You remember Paul from
Yeah,
Palmetto?
I remember.
Yo, that shit was
Brian,
crazy.
Pooba's brother, Brian's brother.
Yeah.
He
Paul,
always
what
had
up,
events
baby?
like that.
Paul.
Having great events.
And we used to have, the experience that when I was going to some of these spots at the early ages of 21, 22, 23, like we was able, but we was able to, with the term finger pop chicks in the club.
I keep it a buck. I
what
was
I'm saying?
getting head.
So I was
I
getting
keep
head.
it a buck.
He said it, not me.
If I wanted to fuck them bitches, I was fucking.
But you know
This
what,
ain't
though?
no
But it was
gang
some
talking
teenage,
either.
like
That's
it was an
you.
experience.
But it was teen, but that's like, I feel nowadays if you go on a strip club,
Like
right?
girls was taking it far.
Yeah, it was exotic. There was a
Yeah,
party.
it was
You know what I'm
wild,
saying?
it was
That's what
wild.
it is. I feel nowadays if you go on a strip club,
It wasn't just white girls going wild.
you go on a strip club and you spending $5,000, $6,000. Oh, you gotta go to strip club.
This is what I expect.
Whoa, hold on.
This is what I
You gotta-
expect.
hold
You
on.
gotta
This
go to
type of
strip
talk from this
club.
man.
You gotta go to
Listen,
strip
man.
clubs now.
Listen,
I'm not
man.
spending it. But my
Listen,
young boys,
man.
I got a lot of young boys that go to strip club.
Wow.
And if they don't got 2-3 bricks, and that's 1,000 each bricks, they don't feel right.
Yo, check this. All right.
You know, and then I had a conversation.
Some
with
niggas
someone.
don't even care about getting the pussy. They spending that
They
money.
just spending.
Hell
They just
yeah.
letting the bartender and the strippers know, and everybody in
Just to
there,
get a rep. Shout out
just to get a
gangster.
rep. Yeah, just to
I
get a
wanna,
rep. That's what it
I
is,
wanna
you know what I'm
break a
saying?
broad down at the end of the night.
Shout out Guru
You know
Gangster
what I'm
just
saying?
to
I
get a
want to
rep.
do that. Like that's why on the real, it was all fun. That's on the real. It was, you know what I'm saying? When you used to getting buns,
It was all a dream.
you used to getting buns, right? And then
What's
you,
buns? 'Cause you might have viewers that don't
all right,
know what's
buns is
Break that down.
ass, buns is butt, buns is ass,
Getting
buns is the
pussy.
box.
Getting badushi.
You know what I'm saying? Buns is
Yeah, in the
getting
box.
to that wet
Yeah,
spot.
box. Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Cause
So
they get in the
boom.
box.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like once you know what I'm saying? Like you used to get in
You
buns,
open up
right?
the box.
You used to get in buns, you used to get in box. And then like going to a strip joint as you getting older, you like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? To me, that's my perspective. Like, yo, because you know what I'm saying? Because I want to.
I gotta be honest.
I
with
want
the
to
strip
take. I
club
want to take. I
situation,
want
right?
to take a chick to
So-
my layer. I want to take a chick to my layer and break her down. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be on the clock. When you on the clock, you paying for it. You dig what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying?
I never been one of
hold
those
on.
guys that anticipated paying the chick at the strip
My
joint.
name Rod,
but
I'm not John.
I did.
My name is Rod,
I wouldn't mind
not John.
sharing my money with the chicks that were very athletic on the pole.
Like chilling, yeah, like you
The
go.
ones
you-
that were really
you
nice, the
enjoy
ones
the
that
show.
you
Yeah,
see them-
see it through the double
You need
flip and
muscular
all that,
fucking
yeah.
training to do
Entertainment.
the type of shit they doing.
You throw a little. Throw some
That
singles.
I was
And there's
never
nothing wrong
big
with that.
on.
That's yeah.
Yeah, I was more happier with throwing my money at them bitches, respectfully, than giving my money up for some head in the back.
Okay. Everybody got a different perspective.
Yeah, respectfully.
And how to be entertained.
Me, I was
At
giving
a
the
strip
money to
joint.
the one that was giving me the head
This
in
is
the back, and the one that I was fucking.
El Matador.
Hello.
El Matador.
I keep it a buck. I was giving the money to the one
Big
that I was
time.
fucking going in there like, yo,
Big
Hey,
time,
to
yo.
each his own, man. You know what I'm saying?
So-
I ain't give a
and
fuck.
I mean, all right,
Shout
that's
out
how
to
you
the strip
saw it.
clubs that's still popping right now. I ain't
Word.
gonna shut you out.
Shout out to the
Y'all not paying.
on that note, in New York, just for the audience, if you do want to go to a strip club that's popping in New York right now, what is popping right now?
I don't know.
You got. I'll take it back to the old school, man.
I like the underground shit, man.
I don't even know this. 'Cause I don't-
Rivies is still Rivies. Sugar daddies, vanity. But to me, Riviera is always gonna be Riviera to me.
Okay.
Like I've been
I don't
going
think I
there
visited
since
Rivieras ever.
Huh?
I don't think I've ever visited Rivieras.
Yeah, Rivieras is it, man. I got shows in Rivies, man. Rivies is it. I won't. Somebody might watch this, but I got shows in Rivies. Everybody that know me and is gonna watch this, they're gonna be like, we got shows too in Rivies. You know what I'm saying? Because that strip club was it was a strip club. It still has the strip club environment. You know what I'm saying?
Particular.
If a stripper liked you in Rivies, there was a
Give it-
possibility
yeah,
that
okay.
without you spending money, there was a possibility you ended up in the back smashing. But you know that's what it is. That's a cool strip club.
Yo, you know what? I want to give it up for the nigga that was owning the strip club that figured out, let me get these chicks in sync outfits so that we can promote our club better. Shout out to them dudes who came up with that idea. I think it was fucking genius.
It's a good idea.
You know, you got these chicks in the fucking strip joint, like dressing up with these sexy, like real collaborated outfits, and I think it's intriguing. It's intriguing.
It's intriguing. Yeah, it's to bring that. Talking about chicks, they the new dudes, man. Chicks are the new dudes.
Yeah,
man. You go.
That's why.
Chicks are the new.
Wait.
That's why I
Chicks are the new
pose.
dudes.
That's why I pose and get
Boss.
shows, y'all.
You know how
Because
we
these
used to
chicks
be like, yo,
acting up.
you know
I pose and get shows, baby.
You
Pose and
oppose?
get chose.
Yeah,
You get chose?
Yeah, I pose and get shows.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm an older dude. I ain't trying to be chasing that shit. I've been chasing that shit for a little while.
Your legs hurt.
Nah, my legs don't hurt. You know what
Your
I'm saying?
legs hurt. No more chasing.
He's got
no
track.
more chasing.
He's got track
I'm a
experience.
lion that go for the kill. You dig what I'm saying? I only move for the kill, baby. You know when you the older lion, you don't jump for anything. You jump for the definitely kill. Like, you dig what I'm saying? So all y'all chicks that be playing and nah, I get posed. I pose and get chose. Dig what I'm saying? So I
Gonna
ain't
make
falling.
the t-shirt.
I ain't falling for no thirst
Shout out to
traps.
Rod. He posed.
That's what
and
it
gets
is.
chose.
You know what it is? Because these chicks, they be wanna be looking all sexy and all good and all bam. They want that attention. They looking for that.
So let me
I
ask
ain't
you a
giving
question.
you that.
Let me ask you a
I
question.
ain't giving you that.
You ain't giving them that.
You looking at me, okay?
Oh,
Let's cut the bullshit.
Cut the bullshit.
Listen. I ain't looking at you.
CTB.
I ain't gonna be that thirsty dude. Like I'm not.
Ooh-wee.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like you looking at me. I'm not
This
gonna
is a
be
spicy
that dude.
show. I know.
Listen. I'm not gonna be that dude. You looking all nice and shit. You gonna walk by me. I'm gonna still turn around and still look at your ass. Nah, I'm not that nigga.
I'm that nigga.
Oh,
I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna try to holler at you because I'm trying to blow your brains out. I don't give
Okay.
a fuck.
Hold
if,
up,
it's
but-
if it's a bad bitch and she walks by you, you're not gonna say nothing.
I want to get back to what you
Okay.
said. The girls are the dudes of today.
Yeah.
Explain.
yeah.
Explain,
Yeah.
please explain.
He sounded like Mr. T. Yeah.
Females nowadays have more game than guys.
You say okay.
I'm not talking about maybe me, you, Rob, Bill. I'm not talking about us.
I'm actually
talking
agreeing with you.
I'm
And
talking about these lames that don't know how to pertain or deal with a woman.
These aggressive.
Yeah, that's passive aggressive. Yo, I got a lot of homegirls. I be hearing my homegirls talking about, yo, I body that nigga.
That's why you gotta have a lot of girlfriends.
Who
because,
used to
yo,
talk like that back in the days?
We
When-
do.
when-
We did.
when
We
dudes-
did.
Dudes
It's
used
like,
to be
I don't
yo,
like
I
a chick-
smashed.
I can't.
I smashed. Now you got girls saying, "Oh, I smashed." That sounds fucking crazy.
For me personally, if I'm fucking a girl, I don't want to hear this girl talking about, yo, my nigga. To me.
I don't want to hear a
that's
bro
nah.
calling me bro.
But I'm just saying,
I smash you.
when they come at me like that, I'm like,
smash
yo,
bros.
my nigga. Like, I'm like,
that's a whole different.
I just can't.
I don't know
I
what.
can't do it.
That's a hood. That's a hood
I hate
chick.
when
That's
chicks.
just a niggerish
That
shit.
bro,
Like, pause.
yo, my nigga. We're not dealing with that.
Yeah, I had to put a girl, like, I had to correct the chick, and she was like, bro, I'm like, yo, why you calling me bro, man?
Say, you're not my man.
Yeah, because I don't
my
fuck
boy.
with my sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, stop calling me bro, because don't call me bro.
Yeah,
man.
don't do that.
Don't
We,
do
The
we
fuck
don't do
you
that.
calling me bro for, man?
If you
not
want to
doing
start off
that,
this shit
bro.
right,
You
let's
know I
start off right.
fuck
We
the
don't
shit
do
out you.
But you
I'm
know,
sorry. Damn, I'm going
I'm
crazy.
just
Yeah,
saying,
nah, I'm
I'm just
sorry.
saying.
Don't call
Got a
me
little
bro.
emotional there.
Don't call me bro. That's what I'm saying.
In the point of view of them, like being more aggressive than like the younger generation. The younger generation is like cook 'em. You know, they kind of like soft. Females,
Oh, they really?
They being marinated right now.
yeah, you know, they're not like us.
They're
Like,
chasing the flavors.
yeah, like they sensitive. Period. And to see females, the new version of females, be more aggressive than them.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like they, the new dudes. And God
Yo,
bless them.
If y'all
You know what I'm
dudes
saying?
don't
Like,
got no confidence,
Niggas don't got confidence nowadays.
If
You know what
y'all
they got?
insecure,
They got
if y'all
money.
insecure,
They got
these
money.
girls,
So they
these
think with the
females,
money, they think
and
with
they
the
will
money
get
that
you.
they're
And
gonna
that's
get
the twist.
everything.
They
And
think-
that's not the twist. So these young girls that's coming up, they the new niggas because they bodying all these niggas for their money.
Well, let me tell you something. You
Yo,
know,
And these niggas is giving it up without getting pussy. So the new females are the new niggas from back then, from our era.
I had a Dominican girl.
Depending who
that I
you
was
fucking,
dealing with.
depending who you talking to, who you dealing with.
But that's your point of
check it
view.
out.
I'm talking about the younger generation. They're
What
a
he's
bunch
saying.
of, to me, they not right. Females are the new dudes.
Yes, I
What
agree
he's
with
saying-
you. I agree
what
with you
he's
on
saying, I had this Dominican chick tell me, because I was dealing
I
with this
agree with him
Dominican
on
chick,
that.
right? And she put it clear to me. She was like, we was having a good time, you know, we sharing good moments. And she said, yo, you know, you got to stay away from the chapeadoras.
Que eso.
You want to explain to him what the chapeadoras are?
What that is.
Chapeadora is a female that's all about her money. You can't blame her. She's
She's
all about her
coming for
money.
your money, bro.
Well,
She's about
fellas,
money.
fellas,
And you might even hit it. You might even hit it. You know what I'm saying?
you might touch you can touch that. That is
She's about
touchable.
her money.
You can't
You can't blame
touchable,
her.
but
Choppy,
don't
choppy.
get lost in the sauce.
Shit, if I was a female, I
You
would be
digging what I'm
super
saying?
choppy choppy.
You don't get lost in the sauce. You know what
I'll
I
be
mean?
the super choppy choppy.
You might hit a chapeadora, but she's
Yeah,
getting that wild.
She's gonna get it one way or another.
Yo,
She's gonna get it.
touche to all these chicks
Sometimes
right here.
you can't blame them. You know what I'm saying?
That's doing their thing. Touche to all these chicks that doing things, because we've been slam dunking y'all for a little while.
Now, these are not like,
So, if
they're
y'all
not hookers.
catching-
It's
They're not hookers.
No, they not hookers. No, you know what? You know what?
regular
Can I say
chicks, they
something? Can I
got
say
3-4
something?
dudes.
Can I say something?
And they living. You can't knock them for that.
I
I'll
always-
never knock a female for her hustle.
I always say this back in the days, right? You know what I'm saying? Always back in the days, like, yo, boom, yo, Raw, you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just like pussy. I just like girls. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But let's flip it to a female. You know what I'm saying? Suppose she just like banging dudes down, just like I like
I
banging
know
girls
females
down.
like
So
that.
why-
Promiscuous chick.
But why?
Yeah, I know females like that.
But why girls gotta get a bad rap? I always said that wasn't right for them females to get a bad rap just because they like dick. That's like how I like ass.
But that's
pussy.
what I'm telling you. The,
You know what I'm saying?
the females
It was
nowadays
just
are
them
the new
dudes.
dudes. They not
It was
gonna-
just them dudes that couldn't get to them. That talked about.
We're not
Nigga,
criticizing females nowadays for having sex and being out. I had a shorty not so long ago. Shit, we just finished doing our thing. She just did. Without even saying bye or nothing.
Thinking
I'm over
like a
here still.
nigga.
I'm still here in my bedroom.
Cold
thinking,
blooded.
This just did.
You know what I'm saying? Rick
She's like,
James.
yo, I
She
just-
did that
I
Rick
just-
James shit.
You
I
had
hit
you
her
had
up. I
you had
was
a
like-
Carl Thomas moment.
Yeah, I'm like,
emotional.
Nah, I was
I'm
that
like,
Rick
yo,
James, man.
I hit her up.
Cold-blooded.
I hit her up. I'm like, yo, I thought you was in the bathroom. She's like, nah, I got what I wanted. I'm out. So
Yo.
respectfully, I respect that.
You know what? I respect that.
Fuck
You know
that.
what? That means that
I respect
meant
that.
that you helped her bust the nut, right? He helped that nigga, man.
You was like, yo, I gotta
He helped her bust the nut.
that.
She got what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? So basically, she wasn't trying to let the sunshine catch the back of her ass.
Yeah, fuck that. I respect her.
She
for
was
that.
out.
That was
So
gangster.
she got her
I
shit.
respect
That was like, that's what
I
it
had
is,
shit,
though.
I had shit like that happen before, but I respect that. I respect
Son, let me
it.
tell you something, man. I had girls like, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, do my thing.
Raw day, ladies and gentlemen.
Do my shit.
Like and subscribe.
Do my shit, and then next you know, my music blasting, and next you know, only thing I got is a broad. They broke the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? My music blasting and shit, like, you know what I mean? They did their thing. I busted down. They got what they wanted and they out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and next you know, I'm waking up. You know
You
what
said
I'm saying?
date. Well, you had two of them?
Sometimes.
Oh, talking about that. I got played the other day. I don't give a fuck. I'm straight roll with my shit. Bitches smoked all my hookah. Drank all my Casamigos.
Let's cut the bullshit, ladies and gentlemen.
Cut the bullshit. I thought I was gonna get a threesome. Them bitches got lit. I think they used me for my hookah.
Yo, and sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be
you gotta
like that.
take the loss to
man.
respect the win.
That's a part of roll of the dice of playing.
You know what?
You appreciate
I got a good story to add to that.
I got a story to
I
tell.
came back upstairs after getting a bitch a drink. She was on somebody's lap.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah, I was like,
And you know
all right, I'm gonna play it cool.
and you know what's
I'm not gonna show no fucking
You know what's
You know what I
crazy?
say? Don't let them
that's
see you
a dope
sweat.
story you bring
Don't let
up.
them see you sweat.
Don't never let them see you sweat. And you know what's dope about our generation? That like you didn't hate.
Nah.
Nowadays,
And you know what? It would turn out to be some nigga I introduced to.
so fuck it.
I was like, all right, if my man let him
get
get it.
Get it. Nowadays, the generation, they nigga, sharing is caring, nigga.
I had a text the next morning, yo, my dude, I'm sorry, I didn't want to be disrespectful, this, that, and the third.
Fuck it,
I was like,
nigga,
nah, my
get
dude,
it.
if you get it, no, yo,
Get
it's all
it.
good, my dude.
I went
You
out
know,
one time.
my God,
I
let's
went
have
out,
it.
I went out one time, shorty. I bought the bottle, everything. My son took her home.
Hey,
I'm like, yo,
Get
get
it.
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
man.
like, yo, nah,
Get it.
And you know,
For real, get it, man.
When you got
and
confident
that
like
go-
that, yeah.
This should be a double standard because this shit should go for females too. When I say this shit, I'm gonna look right into the camera.
Oh,
I don't
facts,
know what
'cause
camera I'm
bitches
gonna look
be
into,
cutting
but I'm
throat.
gonna tell ya.
Dick, oh my bad.
A lot of
Excuse me.
females hate more than guys based on their homegirls liking you.
They cock
and-
block.
Yeah, they cock block. Let your homegirl get it. Let her get some buns. Like, stop playing. Let your homegirl be her. Girls need to
Be
socialize
free.
more on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
From a guy's point of view, now the younger dudes nowadays they just hate.
All right.
We grew up in the eras like get it.
Yeah.
My man, get it, nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
man.
Fuck,
But that's
get
team
it.
spirit shit. Like we playing baseball or football, whatever. Like, all right, I
Good
ain't have a
move.
good day.
Good move.
You had a good day, my nigga.
Good
Get it.
move. You get
Yeah.
it. That's it. Fuck all this hate and shit, man. That's what's wrong with the world. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the world today. I don't look at news. I don't even know who the fuck is the president.
I was shooting the podcast in
Well,
the
the
street.
president is that
Bill
dude
Clinton.
named Joe Biden. You know
Oh,
what I'm
I thought
saying?
it was still Bill Clinton.
Nah, man,
Oh.
no, man.
I don't give a fuck about who's the president or nothing.
Getting back to that.
You check your Instagram, right?
Sometimes, I'm
Okay.
on IG and all that shit, but I don't give a fuck about who's the president.
So
Put
let
it
me
like
just-
that. Yo, look at that.
Let me
That's
just
how
say,
real it is. You see that?
That's how real it is. So when we started this podcast, we was like, yo, so what we gonna talk about? So, you know, I was like just mentioning things like it might be current events, it might be this, that, and the third. So, yo, but I don't even know who the president is. And say, yo, it's all good. Because I'm not in tune with everything that's going on with the presidential things. I'm in tune with my barbershop. I'm in tune with my people around me. I'm in tune with what makes
I'm
me
in
feel,
tune with the politics.
makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I'm not
I don't hear on nobody. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, get it. Whatever makes
I'm
you
in
feel
tune with
happy.
waking up, thanking God that I woke up.
Yeah,
and
you already
hustle.
know, man.
Hustle every
man.
day
You gotta
to
be
make
thankful,
money.
man. Be thankful.
And when I say hustle, I don't mean sell drugs. It's hustle. Run a poker
But that's a
game,
misconception.
Go deal. That's a misconception that the whole world got. Oh, I'm a hustler. Oh, so you sell drugs? No, I'm a hustler. I'm a barber. So I gotta go out there and cut
I get
10
it.
heads. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do the podcast. I gotta keep it moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we was talking, when we was going to liquor store, it's crazy because you set roots, Cook, without you even knowing. You set roots. people don't pay homage. So every day that you wake up, that's something that you should be thankful for. You know what I'm saying? You probably taught, I don't want to say no names, you probably taught 6-10 niggas how to cut hair. That they chilling right now. You know what I'm saying?
Word up. Shout out to them. I
So
hope they're doing well.
yeah, every day you wake up, that's a blessing and it's something. That's why I say I don't give a fuck about the world. I get up, I hustle.
Cheers to everybody out there who getting up in the hustle, man.
And that don't mean sell drugs. That means you could go to work.
Cheers out
do
there
everything.
to how you get it,
everything
man.
want.
To how you get it. However you get it, cheers to you.
You see,
To however you get it.
you see, I made a coffee mug, and I was listening to Gary V. I don't know if you know Gary Verncheck.
I know I was one of his first followers. He actually DM'd me on some advice for free.
Nice.
That's dope. When he
Nice.
first.
Shout out to
that
Gary
shit.
V, man.
Yeah, that dude, he's real. He's real. You know, for him to actually take our time, I'm talking about maybe 3 years ago. I don't save no DMs to reply because I had, you know, me. I'm always in the loop. I don't invest, but like if there's an opportunity, you know, we get money. We learn. I'll ever learn how to get money working any way.
And like we said earlier, like you, E-Rock, and a couple other guys, like you guys was like slightly a few years under us.
Yeah.
So you got a slightly different experience of these places,
of
the
something-
evolution of
the
things,
evolution.
Crazy.
the
Of
streets.
course. Yeah.
And
They
the-
always was right
clubs,
under us.
underground.
Always right under us. We was
yeah.
always
Look at how
together.
diverse it was, right? We 4 years apart, 4 or 5 years,
But
maybe
we-
4, right?
Yeah.
And
No, I
that-
don't mean to cut you, but some people don't even think about how much of a change you could get in 3-4 years.
Of course, they don't see it, right? So now that age ever changed so much. So when you went to Bushwick, you witnessed and you experienced something else. When we went to Bushwick High School, it was already a change.
Yeah.
Now
it was.
it's like fucking 10, 15 years just to adapt and for some shit to change. And that's the problem with the generation nowadays. That like the change don't happen.
Understanding evolution.
Yeah, it don't happen. They stay in one state of mind. We didn't stay. We didn't stay in one state of mind. We was open minded.
Not growing. Yeah, we tried to
we
grow.
tried
at least.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that's mind blowing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And we got kids that'll put us at least in a place where we can kind of look at things like, am I becoming that old folk that's not understanding what's in front of me and only thinking about what's behind me? You know?
but that plays.
I don't want to be that person. I want to be in tune with what's going on. I want to create my own vibes. Like I'm saying, I don't need to be in tune with politics.
Yeah.
I wanna be in tune with my
politics
people.
Is politics.
In tune with how I make money. In tune with what makes me feel great.
Yeah, and that's the way everybody should be. Should be in tune with your life. Like I told you, live, love, life.
Yeah, you should be in tune with your life and where you stay at and what's going on. Where you stay at is,
Outside of my place, I
life
got
is a part of your community.
The graffiti says, "Love who you are."
Love who you are every day. Got to. You have to love who you are. If you don't, then you're not living life. If you broke, you can learn how to come up.
Don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? If you broke,
Learn.
fix that shit.
Learn. Everything is about learning, man. Learning process. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Come on, man. You can get it. Everybody can get it, man. Just try.
I wasn't that kid that was a great learner. I'm not even a high school graduate. I'm a high school dropout.
Why you say that, son? Because I was with you like in 3rd grade, 4th grade.
I'm saying I wasn't.
I saw your
I didn't
ass,
have
nigga.
good studies.
So
I
you
wasn't a
think
quick
with-
learner.
With all the technology that you got
No,
going on right now,
no.
how much of a better student or whatever what you think you would have become with all this technology that
If
you
I
got
had
that
better
kids
study
got
habits
now.
as a kid,
But now, forget your study habits. I'm talking about with the technology now, with all this shit. Right now, a kid could go and take a test and just Google everything.
right.
Imagine us with that shit. We would
I
have
was
been
late. I was late to try to pick up.
Criminal
I had an
minded, you've
understanding
been
with technology,
blinded.
but I was late. I was late with trying to dip into it because when we went from hardware, right, into like software with Pro Tools and Ableton and Reason and
Louis
Logic
Tube, whatever the other shit.
and
Yeah.
Looney,
I know
all that shit,
yeah.
right? So it was a transition from a piece of equipment that you felt,
To fucking
right?
keyboard.
Because you know those mixes where you got 20 tracks and you got all these knobs, like, you know, in this studio
MPC
right now for the show,
2000.
for the show we use a 4-track. This is a 4-track, you know. And so in studios they got unlimited amount of tracks in studios, but with Pro Tools and softwares, it became even more unlimited because it's a digital thing, and now you don't have the buttons to up and down, and you know, it was a different. You had to learn some of this shit. Even if you already knew whatever you knew with the hardware, you still had to learn the new shit. You couldn't just depend on the old shit. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of these old, not old, let me just say, a lot of these producers who've been in the game, they've probably had their own experiences with going from hardware to software.
Yeah, they gotta learn. Like you said, it was learning.
Transitioning, man.
Learning. Everything is about learning.
How do you evolve, man?
Learning about females, learning about everything.
I found it funny though. My daughter one day said, "Yo, Dad, what you doing with a snap-on?"
Snap? She said that out
She said,
loud?
"You trying to be cool?"
Yeah, because it's a new generation.
I was like, "What?"
Like they don't know.
When snap on before you been
Don't
born.
you know that in my time, if you was wearing a snap-on, I mean you couldn't afford a pro model?
Yeah, you couldn't afford it. You had to deal with it. It was standard. Now you wear a snap, you cool. Different. It's crazy. Bugged out.
Oh, he got a snap-on. Yeah, but I got a pro model, nigga.
I
gotta
never
fit
liked
it.
to fit it though, cause that shit, I ain't like them hats. They ain't look good on my head. I just always like snap-ons. So
Fashion is bugged out nowadays.
Fashion is
though.
bugged out.
Fashion is really bugged out nowadays. You look at, I wear black. I wear black.
To be honest with you, with me being older, fashion is my fashion. Fashion is what I put on.
But you like, that's it.
Yeah.
Fuck the world.
Yeah, that's what my.
Are you ready to wear a skirt?
No, that's not a part of my fashion.
That's fashion. That's
No,
bugged out, right?
That's not a part of my fashion. Yo, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not. Come on, man.
Niggas wearing man
I'm
purse.
40. I'm 40 something when.
You gonna carry your money and your ID in a man purse?
No.
That's fashion nowadays.
No.
It's considered fashion. You got it was a European thing
I'm
for
a
the man
dude.
to wear, right? Like a purse, a European purse. That's what they used to call
I'm a
it.
dude that wear Wrangler jeans
Now you
still.
see
You
all
know what I'm
these-
saying?
all
Like
these-
Wrangler jeans.
See, that's why we go back to this young generation. Now they all wearing a purse.
No.
That's bugged out.
Like my back pocket got my imprint of my wallet.
Your
You know
wallet.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. You know what? So you talking about young people. I always cook. He gonna be like, oh, here you go again. But yo, young people. Why y'all? I just saw a dude wearing some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle underwears with his pants low. Nigga, I don't want to see that shit, dog.
Yeah, but that's
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Seriously?
I'm gonna ask you a question.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna ask
He's
both
trying
of
to
y'all a
polish the
question.
culture up.
Yo, young man.
Do we look at them like the older people looked at us when we was coming up?
I believe that.
The older people.
Well,
back
I'm not
then,
gonna say
we was
I don't
thugs
look at
and
them like that, but I
hoodlums.
believe people look at them the way our
We
parents
was
might have looked
like
at us.
hooligans.
Yeah, but-
We was more hooligans.
But some of those clowns that you're referring to are real hooligans. They really in the streets, but they just want to wear their pants all the way down because they got
But you know what's crazy,
$150 pair of underwears. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Wow.
that's the generation, Rod. That's the shit that we facing nowadays. It's just that we come from a different point of view, that we see shit and we be like, yo, that's corny. But to them, that shit is fly. So then when we was coming up, probably the older niggas looked at us and
That
said,
shit crazy.
that's corny. But to
Let
us,
me-
the shit was fly.
Let me know what you see.
I'm not protecting them though.
Like,
I don't
you see,
like
so, all right, boom. So
Yeah, I don't think we're defending. I think we have an understanding.
an understanding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I could agree to disagree with them.
We're not defending the action. We understanding and clearing up
I don't.
the
Me,
desire
I don't like,
of why.
Of why? That's the
why
whole
y'all
shit.
gotta do that? Like, why y'all
For the
parents
same
not
reason
smacking
we
these
was
niggas in
for
the
the
head?
same reason you was wearing your Jabot size 40 when you wore a fucking 30.
But they wasn't seeing my
You know,
underwears.
you know
though.
what we're gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna give you a good idea, Cook. We're gonna take it. Raw takes it to the street episode and ask the young brothers
Why y'all doing this?
why.
I love yeah.
Ask them why.
What's
Be
up
yo,
with that?
I'ma
Wow.
Listen
Wow.
to
Yo, we cutting the bullshit.
Cutting the
really
bullshit.
gotta know
pants
that.
hanging
cutting the
down.
bullshit. I'm hard rod.
What happens when y'all go to jail? When y'all get around them
But
hard.
it's funny you say that because they say that originated in jail. The pants, they were too big. Have you heard that story?
Yo, what happened? Y'all around some
Lord, I've never
lifers,
even
man.
been in the South.
Me neither.
Y'all not
Thank
on
you.
Rikers Island. Y'all like on some fed upstate shit. Like seriously, it's some hardcore.
I don't know if it's facts, but I did hear the story that in jail the pants were too big, so they had no choice but to wear their pants sagging down.
I don't
I don't
listen,
know.
man.
I thought that meant like
I don't
Like and
like
subscribe,
Like
and if
you're
you
a
know
fe-
about this topic, please hit
That's
me
the
up.
other day.
Like you're a
And-
female
Yo,
or some shit like that. If
Let
you
me know
wear
what you
pants like
think
that.
about this.
Yo, maybe
Yeah. That
maybe-
brown sugar, boy.
maybe
I told you don't
maybe-
drink with me.
maybe
You my
I
OG
turn-
and everything, bro, but don't drink with me. I told you after this bottle, you're
Silence.
gonna end up in the strip club. You're gonna end up in
Silencio.
Rivies. You're gonna end up in Rivies telling the stripper, yo,
Rivies.
I got 250. You wanna suck my dick?
Nah, my name Rob.
Yeah.
My name not
You
John.
ain't opposed. You get chose.
There you go, baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting caught out there.
What
No
we doing?
thirst traps.
I
No
don't give a
thirst traps.
fuck.
You know what he
I'm
said?
spending it. If I
What
gotta
did he
get
say?
the butt,
Only way I'm
I'm
spending it,
spending
only way I'm spending it, if I'm taking you out, I'm taking you out on me. You dig what I'm saying? It's not.
So you still spending it?
Yeah, I am
That's a
spending
double
it.
standard.
It's not a double standard.
I'm not saying
Not-
you. Not saying you. We had
You
this
gotta,
conversation.
yo, you gotta
coming from
play
a-
to pay,
we had-
regardless. You gotta pay to play.
If you a dude, right, and you find yourself a grown ass woman, right?
I like it.
You take her on a date.
Yeah,
Who's paying?
me.
You paying?
Yeah,
And they gonna put his B.A. Baracus voice on.
I'm paying. You know why? You know why I'm paying?
Me now, look,
You know why I'm paying? You know why I'm paying? You know why I'm paying?
Because you know you slaying later.
There you go. Because she gonna be
Alright,
like,
but-
you know, like, oh shit, this nigga just doing all that shit. Yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna just, now you gonna fall into my trap. You dig what I'm saying?
The hot rod.
Ah.
Trap. Oh shit.
You gonna fall into my trap. You know what I'm saying? You feeling the vibe. The vibe is good. You going with it.
I don't
And
give
you
a
want-
fuck. I cut it short. I'm paying.
There
And
you
leave
go.
after.
And you want
Fuck
Yo, how much
the
different
chick
is
want to see where the party gonna go,
the chick that meets Hot Rod
right?
than the chick that meets Rod A?
Man, hot rod and rod A is one and the same. It's like a quarter. You got heads, tails, nigga. It's one of the same, baby. It's just like maybe I could be nice, or maybe I could be a motherfucker.
I seen Hot Rod go to work though, so I don't know about the Rod A. I just met the Rod A. And the
You
Rod
didn't
A
know
is
Rod
I just met the Rod
No,
A.
let
I
me
seen the
introduce you.
Hot Rod go
Let me
to work
introduce
though.
you,
but-
all right? To my left, ladies and gentlemen, if you never met him, that's Rod A,
Rod A.
Yes.
AKA known in the 90s as Hot Rod.
That's one of my monikers.
No, man, this is dope. This is dope.
So one day we sitting here, we talking about chicks coming to your crib, driving your crib, and he's like, yo, no, I done lost girls because there's no parking.
Yeah, I lost pussy.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, son, I lost
He
bums
said,
because
Rod, man, I can't find
chicks is
parking,
like-
bro. I'm going home.
yeah, they left me, man.
Nah, we parking that car.
We left
Double
me.
park,
We
bitch.
double parking that car. I pay the ticket.
We left, yo, chicks
Put
is
it in
I'm
the
out.
hydrant. We why?
They
We
left me,
parking
man.
that car, man.
They left me, man. I was with them too. You know what I'm saying? Riding with them, and like I lost some buns because chicks couldn't park their cars. But that's,
You need a garage, yo.
I guess, a part of the game.
You guys been out lately? Like to the club scene and
To
all
be
that?
honest, I have not been out in the last 2 years.
That means an NO for me as well.
All right. Because I wanted to ask a question in comparison to the club scene back in the days to what it is now.
Do people
Now,
still go to clubs?
Oh, I could tell you.
People go to club now to see what the fuck other people is doing and to smoke hookah and take
That's what
selfies.
that's
said
what
this
I don't
shit-
like.
I said
People-
this shit. I said this shit when we had our little podcast, me, C's, and E-Rock. Right? I said people go out to take selfies and see what the fuck the next person is doing.
No, I was talking to E-Rock.
And you got bitches dubbing on each other.
Yeah, man. I was
Bitch, I know how to dance.
Chicks
Come
don't, yo,
dance.
people don't be
But
down. People don't come. People don't go to barbecues. They don't want to dance no more. They don't want to do the dance.
Again, that
What kind of
don't.
phone you got?
They don't want to
I got an
dance no
Android.
more. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
Android.
If I pull up on the chick, she gonna look at me like I got 3 heads. She gonna try to play me. You dig what I'm
That's what-
saying? Like I'm some old school nigga, which I'm not.
Call that nigga E-Rock.
Yeah, call E.
See.
Yeah, we call E. I was talking to him
Let's
today.
call E-Rock. We gonna make a phone call, ladies
Yeah,
and gentlemen.
chicks don't want to dance no more, man.
CTB, let's cut the bullshit. Let's get my man on the
Matter
line.
of fact, at the Yo's barbecue, he was talking about like, yo, chicks wasn't even dancing. I said, nah, son, these chicks, they trying to be like dudes, man. They want to be chose. They want to pose and get chose.
Man, probably in the pool. He in Florida. He in the pool.
Yeah, he's
Man, he gonna pick up your phone call, man.
He's chilling. Shout out to my man E-Rock. I'm actually using the picture he took, and I posted up earlier. There's a picture that he took from his roof on Woodbine that I'm using as the background right now. And as you see, CTB fire. That's actually like Irvin and Myrtle, where you looking at in the background.
Yo,
My God, E-Rock.
Yo, there you go. He on the mic, y'all.
E-Rock.
He's on.
I heard him.
Hello. Give me a second. We're over here. CTB.
You hear us? Give us a second. We're plugging you in.
The ball was stopping.
Aye, there you go, man.
We hear you.
Live and
and we're
direct.
live and direct. We're recording a podcast right now at the moment, just to let you know.
All right, cool, man. I'm in the crib right now.
And I want to tell you, I'm pretty sure you're probably bugging out because you're getting a phone call from the person who is my special guest tonight. Shout out to my man right now.
LT, El Matador.
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 Good, E.
You already know.
Nice. What's shaking, my peoples? What's shaking?
You know, we was talking about, this platform, and we was talking about you
Yo,
guys.
we was talking how you ran to his crib. You ran away to his crib real quick.
Yeah, throwback. Hot Rod brought back when you ran away to the crib.
Yeah, so that was like a house away, like where you was going, nigga.
What you got to say about that, E?
Yo, so let me tell you, man. I had a big fallout with my sister, and my mom's just threatening me like to clean up the crib, and I was like, I got mad and I threw a shoe at the the TV area, and she got tight. So when she chased me out the house, basically.
Yo, who chased you out the house? Yo.
Yeah, so I did the boogie, and then I went upstairs to LT.
Who chased you?
My mom.
Yo, Miss Hasek?
Yeah, she was. You know what I mean? She was out. Yeah, and
Yo,
my
she
father
chased
found.
you?
Yeah. So my father was coming in. As I was shooting out, he tried to grab me.
Yo, nigga did whoop whoop.
I did the Barry Sanders real fast. So
You did a jig's move?
yeah.
He ended up in the Dominican household.
And then I just ran upstairs, and then I was there.
You know, the funny part is that nigga ran away, but he ran away next door.
Yeah, you ran away next
Crazy,
door.
right?
Yo, but I was gone for a hot minute, so they were kind of worried.
They was worried.
And peep this, hold on. But peep this, yo, the LT, Matador and the family didn't snitch at all, man. They didn't say shit.
They kept it
got
real.
Man, they
My
kept
mom's
you.
kept
They
him.
kept you. They kept
My
you.
mom's was like, yo, he can stay. We take him.
But yo, hold on, yo, but y'all don't know this part. That same day, I was watching a movie in one of the rooms in LT's crib, and fucking I knocked the TV down.
You did?
Yeah, little TV, I knocked it down, boom. and then LT5 said, nah, rest his soul. We said, nah, you gotta go. You gotta go.
You gotta go.
Why you
Sácame ese
like?
tipo de aquí.
Yeah, it was like, yo, you gotta go home.
Yo, hold on, man. Like you did it by accident. The little
Yeah, you know, it was old school TV. You know, shit was plugged up to the wall.
Shit was plugged
You know?
up. He tripped
Wow.
on the wire. and
Yo, this
everything.
is new stories to me,
Yeah,
yo.
he tripped on the wire. My
That's
pops
why you
found
went
out.
home.
Wow.
You know, my pops was old school Dominican. He had the liquor next to him. He
said-
like, yo, he's good. He's good. When
He
he
said-
tripped over the TV,
Yeah, he ain't good
he was
no
like,
more.
yo, no.
You outta here.
Started
Nah,
wilding.
yeah, man. Yo, Matador, man, forget about it. That's the brother right there for life, man. It was just amazing how we just grown to be, you know, good adults and good fathers, and we just learn, man. We learned a lot, man.
Yo,
we learned a lot.
man.
Yo, cheers
Y'all
to
some
that,
respect
bro.
y'all
to that,
some
man.
golf
Respect
playing
to
dudes,
that,
right?
man.
Y'all some golf playing
Cheers to
dudes,
that.
right?
We play golf.
They like to play golf, y'all. They like to really dress up like Tiger Woods and go out there, the Queens. and
Bro,
shit.
that's the only sport that's gonna let you play to 60 years old.
That's the one you
That's
play.
good.
Yo,
till
we
you
used to
80.
be real athletic, so like this is like some retirement sport for these guys.
It's still competitive though. And
You
it's
know what I'm
still
saying?
fun.
They-
and you know what's the best part?
What up?
Like me and E know each other. Well, we all know each other for over 35 years.
All
Yeah.
of us, yes.
That's mind blowing.
All of
For
us.
us to speak to the new generation and say, yo, we know each other over 35 years.
Yeah.
Right? Me and E is the same age.
Right.
We still gonna be playing golf till we 80 if we still live and knock on
Facts.
wood. God bless our souls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why we play golf, and we still gonna be competing against each other. As much as I love and I die for my brother E, I'm still gonna be competing.
You see how
Like,
we say
nigga,
we been together for 35 years or
Yeah.
plus, right? So last
Yeah.
week we was all together at the barbecue, remember, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our boy Louis was sharing food with our boy Boogs. Shout out to them, you know?
Word up. First, you should ask your viewers. You got to ask your viewers, because we got E-Rock on the line. He was a witness
Okay.
to this. To all the viewers, to the CTB, cut the bullshit, cook the barber. We here. You already know it's LT the Matador. E-Rock on the phone, Hot Rod.
Yeah.
If you in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
barbecue, if you're in a barbecue and you're cleaning up
Oh, what a question.
and you see
Oh man, I didn't even know
a
you.
double
Oh.
plate. You see a double plate, meaning that's a plate with food and then there's a plate on top.
I wouldn't throw it away. I would have thrown it. I would have looked.
No, hold up, Rod. This is for the viewers, because now we need more people to subscribe and answer this
For
question.
all the
Ready?
viewers.
Would you throw that plate out, or would you ask and be like, yo, this food to go, obviously,
Belong to somebody.
belong to somebody? That's,
Who does
that's
this
a
belong
question.
to,
That's
Rod?
a question.
Is this yours?
Yo, man,
yo,
since I
Al,
like
is
food,
this yours?
yo,
Yeah.
if I'd have saw a plate put together like that, I'd
That's a
have been like,
to-go
yo,
plate. Yo, E-Rock, what is that, E-Rock?
But Lou,
It's
you
a-
son of a
it's a-
bitch.
Yo, hold on.
E-Rock
But
gonna
it
defend
is-
Lou.
Lou, you son of a bitch.
I'm not gonna defend him, but I want to say something real fast. Now, Black asked him to help him throw away some stuff.
I made the suggestion. Let's help Black.
All right,
This
whatever the
nigga
case
Lou want to
is.
be
Right,
a yes
right.
man.
Let's go.
Hold on, Rod. Hold on 1 second. Put the mic down for a second, bro. Put the mic down. Walk away if you want. Listen.
Hey,
hold me
you're
up the
talking
mic, yo.
to the new Rod.
Rod A. That's not Rod.
A.
Rod
That's
A,
not
my
Hot
bad.
Rod.
Rod
That's
A.
not Hot Rod.
Yes.
So there was multiple plates that was covered, double plated.
Right.
So Yogi said, "Nah, I don't know who those is," so he threw them away. You know what I'm saying? So then he saw Cooks, and that's why he threw it away. But I still would have asked. I would have asked.
Yeah, I would have asked too.
And to all the viewers, this was last
What's
week.
that?
We was in a family friends barbecue.
Yes.
And this was a situation that happened with Cook.
With a plate. I just,
with
you know.
Cook. Like, yo,
I had
like,
to hear
Cook-
that shit
Cook-
all
Yo,
the
shout out.
way.
Yo, Lou, I'm
all
not
the
mad
way
at you, my
back
nigga. I
home.
love you. But
Yeah,
I just
but-
thought to myself, like, out of all things to throw away,
You're gonna throw away the
a
to-go
nice
plate.
heavy plate
A nice heavy
I
plate.
think Lou didn't.
that was covered.
and it had the plate had
he
everything.
didn't look into the
plate had
plate.
everything.
He just
It
threw
said
shit
that
away.
was a drunk moment. That was a drunk moment.
Yeah.
It was loaded.
I think
It was loaded, B.
I think
loaded.
Lou didn't
Swear to
look at
God.
the plate, the actual plate, under the plate. Under
You
the,
and I served our plates together.
yeah, I came home with burgers.
You got
man.
lucky.
Yeah, they ain't
I
throwing
was-
your
but I
shit.
was watching my plate though.
Hot
So,
Rod would have taken it to another extent though. Hot
Yeah.
Rod would have flipped on all of us. Like, yo, what the fuck?
yeah, so I'm like, yo, what the
Yeah,
fuck? Come on,
you
man.
know.
Come on,
Yo,
man.
so let me tell you this funny story
Come
about
on, man.
at the barbecue, right? That same guy that threw my plate out, right, is sitting at a table inside of the garage where we get the drinks at. And when he comes into the place, he got a plate full of food, and he sits down, and now he's sharing his food with Bugs, my man Al. And they both eating from the same plate, they picking, and now I'm looking from across the table with a chick sitting to my left that doesn't know us. But she's looking at them because they feeding off the same plate. And
They
they
on a
almost
date.
like almost feeding each other.
Yeah,
You know what
they
I'm
on a
saying?
date in a
And
barbecue.
yeah. So I'm like, yo, you know, if I had a camera, I would like kind of shoot you like a podcast. It's almost like a food Siskel and Ebert thing that was going on. Where it was like, oh, you taste that? No, that's very fucking good. Is that spicy? No, that's not that spicy. But just this is spicy. Don't worry about that. So you follow me, right? Like, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
looking
yeah.
at them like, yo, this is kind of interesting. If I had the camera, I'd probably shoot them like, you know, on podcast. And she goes, yo, you guys know each other? And how long you know each other? Because I see them like eating from each other's plate. So I didn't tell Lou and my man, Bugs, like, what she said, but the truth. Because when she asked me, I was like, nah, when we know each other over 30 years, so if I want to, I could dig in that plate too. That's what I told her. But when I told Lou the story, and when I told Al the story, I said, yo, Shorty asked me this. You know what I told her? I said, nah, it's all good. Like, they gay.
That nigga flipped the script. Like, oh shit, you motherfucker.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, he said they gay.
It was a moment. It was just a funny moment. No disrespect to nobody. I love everybody. You know, but we had a good time. We had good food.
Definitely had a good time.
They threw my food out, and I still smile about it. So
you gotta be careful too, because nowadays
I'm glad I came out
offend
that
a lot
night,
of people
man.
with
Word
those jokes, right?
yeah, no offense to nobody, man. I love you guys, man.
To the LGBT,
I got a lot of great
great
people that come to my chair, and I have no judgment on nobody.
No judgment.
You know what I'm saying?
We're
It's
from an
all
older
love.
generation. We accept y'all as
I'm a
cool, man.
I'm a
Listen,
comedian
man.
in my own right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just like to have a good
That
time.
shit don't phase
you know,
us over here,
Me
man.
and E learned how to deal with a lot of, I won't say bullshit, but exception. Especially E. E put me onto the theater game. I used to work in the theater. I used to work in Broadway because of E, doing security. So you got to watch your mouth to the aspect in where you can offend somebody.
Watch your mouth, people. Watch your mouth.
I think
It was a transition that happened real slowly, and then once it started really taking over, I started realizing that you can't
really
say
shit.
You can't
you gotta swallow some words.
I worked there 3 years, and
You
this
can't
is
be
another
calling
topic to
dudes
bring up. I
certain
remember the
words.
first day, E ain't tell me, yo, no dress code, no nothing. You know what E told me? That's my brother. He told me, yo, Al, watch your mouth over here. Watch your mouth for what you say.
Facts.
And you know, it plays to the new generation again, how sensitive people are and how sensitive us right here as brothers having fun in a podcast. If we say the wrong thing, that could ruin you. That's
What we consider
fucking
bullying,
mind-blowing.
bullying, which is more
Yo,
physical
I like my
today,
Archie
is
Bunker
more verbal.
days. You know what I'm saying?
You heard?
Bring that back. Bring that back.
What we consider
Like my Archie Bunker days, man. You can say anything you want.
what we consider bullying back in the days, which was more physical, today is verbal.
Of course, but it shouldn't be so sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Who makes the rules?
Society
You
is
know what I'm saying?
sensitive,
Like,
man.
who's
No,
making
no,
these
no.
rules? Like,
It's not about making the rules. It's about
Wow, where you been
accepting.
at?
It's about accepting
Where I've
the
been at.
rules.
no, well, that's true.
You
understand?
That's true too. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's rules to everything in life.
We build
Society
understanding.
changed. Society changed. Society.
Forget society. We talking about rules now.
The
right?
more we build
So,
understanding,
all right, you can say that. But now let's say if me and E would have taken a stand in Broadway. We talking about Broadway. $5 million show, $10 million shows, and we would have been like, yo, y'all too fucking sensitive.
You can't. No.
No. But we had to accept the rules.
You got that's they house.
understand?
That's they stage. That's they.
Of course, but
That's they shit.
That's what we talking about, accepting rules.
Know what I mean?
fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Even when you slip up, there's somebody in there that gonna tell you, yo, listen, you gotta calm down, bro.
Yeah.
That happened to
Crazy,
me.
crazy.
I've been with that company 15 years, and I done slipped up a couple times. The next thing you know, they pull you to the side. Yo, man,
Like,
tone it down a little bit. This ain't
And
like
you'll
this,
be
this ain't
lucky to get
2004.
that person to tell you.
to tell you instead of ratting you out and
Right.
doing
Could have
that.
ratted me out. Easily could have ratted me out.
I had
Let
to
me
do
tell you
it,
my
yo.
let me tell you my experience with
This
Jensen.
house manager, I
right?
ain't gonna blow his name out. I was doing some
Yep.
push-ups on the side, nigga.
So, the same company,
let me
right?
Come back again. But I ain't gonna say his name, motherfucker. Start with an M though.
Rade. So the Jamson Theaters,
You
right,
know
I
who you
also
is,
worked for
man.
Yeah.
at one point, right? And one day I was pretty much starting, so they had me floating. I don't know if they do this with everybody,
Yeah, they do.
but I was floating from theater to theater. And
Yeah.
I really couldn't get the hang of any theater because they had me floating from so many
You were
theaters.
seeing
So many theaters
Right.
got different
Like,
rules.
I couldn't get the hang of any theater because I wasn't set to no theater. So one day they put me in the same theater as E-Rock's brother, Adam, right?
Yeah.
And the first day I went there, bro, the management called me up to the office, and apparently somebody had the same name as me, and they had a record or something. And when he pulled me into the office on the first day I'm fucking there, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this about? You know what I'm saying? But there's people with your same name out there that might, or similar name, that might be doing dumb shit. And then they don't have no real investigative type of mentality. They just going off of, this is a job. I need to do a background check off of somebody. Whatever they see is what they're going to go with.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? So he brought me to the office. He's like, yo, I see this. You have a disorderly conduct. Now, you guys have been around me for 35 years plus. Have you ever known me to be a person of disorderly conduct?
Nah.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
At
So
all, yeah.
off the top, for me, that was weird. I was like, yo, you calling me in his office. I'm the first. I'm just doing. I'm covering for somebody who whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That called out.
Right. And I'm trying to make a good reputation for myself in the business. You know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah,
testing
yeah.
the waters because I've been cutting hair since I was 16.
Yeah.
And I was testing the waters just to see, I don't know for sure where I was at
Different
back
feel.
then. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, just to
I
get
don't
a
know.
feel.
I never thought I was gonna be doing this shit that I'm doing right now for 30 plus. You know what I'm saying? And here we are. But
Salute.
it was a
God
great
bless. Salute.
experience.
You heard E. Salute.
Thank you, bro. It was a great experience to even go into because I really wanted to fuck with your Jamson Theaters. Shout out to them. Anybody knows about your Jamson Theaters? They do Broadway shows in the city in 42nd Street between the main streets, the heart of the city. You know what I'm saying?
This conversation right now should inspire people to get out of comfort zone. That's a lot of shit with people.
Yeah, I
You have
worked
to
there
adjust.
too. I
You
worked
have to
at
adjust.
Jamson
That-
That's
Theater
the
too.
shoot down. It'll shoot down your
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
You know,
your inner spirit.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? And I'm gonna use myself as an example, and he knows this. Like, I don't even mean to bring financial money up, but I get money. I get money. But I'm such in
Yo,
the comfort
Matador.
zone that I'm afraid to get out of that comfort zone. That I don't know what the world is holding for me. Ain't that bugged out?
But that's
Yeah.
you know what's it's good to hear that, right? Because in the opposite side for me, building what I'm trying to build, I'm telling
You
myself
feel like you getting out of
let
your
me
comfort
get
zone?
no. Let me get used to being comfortable with being out of comfort.
That's,
The more I do, and the more I'm involved in, like I have to, how you say, master that. Being comfortable, like, you know what, as a boss, or even just as a worker, like, even when I went to work at Jamson, one of the first times, I had to clean shit off the wall.
of course.
Was
Yeah.
I comfortable with that? Not really. But I did it.
You know who's the best boss? The boss that was a worker. So he understands that. So so you got to learn how to accept and adapt to everything.
I'm not even exaggerating. It was like the first fucking day I was working for the Jamson, E.
Listen,
These niggas
this
took
ain't
me to
wrong.
the bathroom and showed me the wall with, oh my God. I was like, I got to do that.
Fuck it.
You know, it was crazy. There's nothing wrong with being uncomfortable and learning that because it makes you tougher no matter
get
what.
comfortable with your uncomfortable shit.
Get
Yeah,
comfortable.
exactly.
with
Like for instance,
But-
even me, I just moved out from New York to Florida.
But that's
Florida.
Down
bullshit.
in
That gotta be
Florida.
bullshit. That's different
That
levels
was-
to the shit.
But let me tell you something. It's not really bullshit because you don't know the mental part behind it.
He really got out of his comfort zone.
I got out of my comfort zone.
He
I know
got
nobody
out.
over here. I got a great family, a beautiful wife, beautiful daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's still like ain't the same as going to the corner store and seeing my peoples, or going here and calling LT. Let's go play around the golf, or calling my brother C's. Or it's a lot
an
different
exception.
than.
This is
Yeah,
good for
exactly.
this is actually a good topic for a lot of viewers because a lot of people want to say, "Yo, I want to leave New York. I want to leave New York,"
How many times we heard that growing up?
but people don't get out of their comfort zone.
Yep.
Even when you want to work, look, you could have just said, "Yo, I'm never gonna give this podcast a try because I'm good cutting hair. I know your clientele. I was one of your clients. I know your clientele.
Facts. Yeah.
I know you comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But now
It makes me feel sort of comfortable, to
so,
have a.
so
yeah.
for you to get out of your comfort zone, this for your viewers and for whoever want to listen, E-Rock, you got to learn in life how to get out of your comfort zone to see where
Yep.
you're really at.
Be a
in
little
life.
more transparent.
It's not transparent, risk taking.
Risk
You know what I'm
taking.
saying?
Okay.
So when I say this, I mean like right now I'm 42. I'm afraid to take a risk. But like I told you, every day I wake up, I hustle. I learn how to make money. I learned how to make
Shout
money.
out to that. Learn how to make
Learn
money.
so I can enjoy my life and my daughters. Probably not to the standards. Probably not to the standards that if I get out my comfort zone, I could probably make 10 times the money I make.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
But I'm
Yeah, you
afraid of that. So
Yeah.
I'm good. That's why I respect my brother. He said, "Yo, I'm going to Florida."
Well, you know the song "You Can't Knock the Hustle," right?
Yeah, of course.
Jay-Z, shout out Jay-Z. You can't knock the hustle. And when I hear that, I'm like, whatever level you want to take it to, I respect it. So if you're good with having a 9 to 5 that's providing a good life for your family to have a good barbecue at the end of the week, with your 7 kids or 5 kids, whatever you got,
You good.
I'm fucking happy for you, bro.
Thank God every day you wake up and you get
Yeah.
to do that.
You got
You
your
know
little
what I'm saying?
backyard, and you got your little
good.
fucking
You
barbecue.
But if you in a visionary nigga that got an idea
That's cool.
and you making, let's say, $45 an hour and you satisfied with that, but you don't ever want to get out of your comfort zone to see your vision, then that's a different story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can have the capabilities of doing anything in life. Hard work, dedication, Mayweather, right? That saying takes a strong part. You could become not anything, but something that you really want to do. If I want to become a professional golfer right now, I need money. I gotta get money. I need to practice. I need better clubs. I need this. I need that. Am I gonna put that hard work into that? No, because that's not my reality in life. I enjoy playing golf.
Not right now.
No, but
No.
I'm just saying in a different point of view. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy where I'm at. I don't want to get out my comfort zone. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So,
But that's the thing with us, the niggas that I've been around for so many years, right? Maybe not everybody, but I can pinpoint some
80%,
people, right?
90%.
You, E-Rock, a lot of niggas that we was around, we did things that we made us feel good. We liked. We had an understanding that if we didn't like to do this, or it didn't make us feel good, we wasn't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Right, E-Rock move. Shout out to E-Rock, man, because E-Rock grew up in Bushwick. For anybody who don't know, we are talking with people here that grew up together from like babies. You know what I'm saying?
This episode 9 is an episode based amongst.
Eight.
This is episode 9. I've been watching.
Oh,
You see?
yeah, you did.
You see? The
Yo,
brown sugar's
fuck.
getting to you. The brown sugar's getting to you. Yo, E, this is episode 9. Ready?
9.
I'm going to break it down to the subscribers and to the viewers. This is an episode more of a...
This is a late night episode.
The reason I said when I introduced myself, LT, a.k.a. the Matador, the famous nobody, is because I know everybody, but I'm nobody. Don't let that go over your head. But this is an episode based on family. It's a basic
And I've
conversation.
been wanting to get this episode together, just so you know.
A basic, and God bless. Look, we here.
It's only 3 of us, but I'm loving the idea that in the future we can have 10 of us here.
Well,
on the
that's
table.
4 because we got E-Rock on the phone.
Technically.
You know what I'm saying? So God bless. And we got
Don't
double
leave
R.
me
We got my
out.
man.
What's wrong with you?
We got double R on the
I'm
sideline.
sorry.
Man, don't leave
I'm
my
sorry.
Man out. What's wrong with you,
We
man?
got my man Billy Double R, a.k.a. Double R on the sideline. That's a
AKA
personal story.
007.
Double O on the sideline.
Nah,
We're going to get to
007.
double O in a second, though.
Yeah, that's
AKA
Gonna get to double O in a
007.
second.
Double R right there. If you ever had road rage and you need counseling, come to Cook the Barbershop and talk to Billy. He'll help you out.
Yo, come talk to
man.
us over here at Cook the Barbershop where we listen, all right?
This
Therapy is
episode-
expensive. We're good listeners.
Yeah, we're gonna charge you $155 an hour. But this
El
episode
Matador,
is
yo,
amongst
El Matador.
family
You know what?
and topics.
To
Family and
piggy off,
topics. You know what I'm
off of
saying?
that, this is a touching episode for me. Number 1, I appreciate you being here.
Appreciate
I love you, my
having
nigga,
me.
as a
Love you
brother
too. My
from
brother,
day
you
one.
already, of course.
Rade's been here, and this is the first time we have you.
Yes.
Yes,
This
sire.
is a very kind of emotional episode for me. For those of you guys that don't know, I grew up with these guys. Like, this is not no bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
CTB, cut the bullshit. We're not gonna hold back. I don't even care about being monetized. It's not about money right
we
now.
ain't gonna hold back.
You know what I'm saying? This is just about getting it out there, and y'all motherfuckers better understand. We bring you some jewels right now.
Yeah.
So
if y'all
let's
want
get it together.
episode 11, I'm bringing strippers.
Oh,
Tune in. I'm bringing strippers and bartenders so they
I might
can
have
school
to
y'all.
fly. I might have to fly out.
Yo, E, just to let you know that this is the second episode we're shooting of the day. This is the second episode of the day. We already
Let me
shot
tell
an
you
episode
something.
earlier.
I fly out whenever I feel like it.
Yeah, he got that
Word
card, man.
We do
Got
that.
you. But you know what? Tapping back into your golf shit, right? I want to say this. Yo, E. Remember when we used to play SpongeBob in
In the parking lot.
the football lot?
The parking
Yes.
lot.
And then right after
That
that,
shit was fucking-
we're trying to do the golf shit. There was some holes on the floor for some reason, and we're trying
Yeah,
to do,
yeah, you're right. Golf
and
was
then-
always in the blood.
And then we trying to do some golf shit. We would hit the fucking baseball with the bat into the hole, like it was a fucking right after the hole forward. You know, like
And by the
Remember
way,
that shit?
Yeah.
like we was
Like
a
always
putt,
tagging
like a putt.
to-
you know,
Like a putt.
you know what's crazy? Us 4 right here.
Yeah, like a putt.
We seen Bushwick change.
Yeah, definitely.
We seen Bushwick change. Like we really need to do like a documentary of people asking us about Bushwick, the real Bushwick.
So I'm glad you said that, right? So I have
Yo, like
something
when we
that
used
I'm
to
working
throw,
on.
like glass bottles at the library. Remember the library?
Yes.
The library sign? We used to throw bottles.
Talk that shit, Rod.
Yo, you see, if you go to
That's
Riz,
dents. That's dents in the library sign.
You go to Irving
Library,
and you see
Irvin and Woodbine.
It was target practice.
Yeah.
You see dents in it? That was us from back
Target
in the days.
practice.
Throwing bottles.
Snapples.
We used to throw
I was
Snapple
working on my-
bottles.
Everything.
That's why
I was working on my quarterback shit.
Because of us.
Quarterback.
We was hooligans. Loitering, you know what I'm saying, on the corners.
That breaks down to us dealing, right? Like we
used to throw bottles at that
as,
shit.
as much as we see
That's
it,
why that shit got dents
we
now.
pave the way, right? Is that the proper word? Pave? Like
People paved the way for us, and we paved the way for the next generation. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
But like my block, I see now, but yuppies, white people. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
On our
The
old
same
block.
thing, the same thing.
On my block right
I
now.
see.
I'm
Oh,
on
you
Bleak,
at-
I'm
on
on Bleak
Bleecker?
on Evergreen.
They
Yeah.
call
Let me just
gentrified.
Big
say-
shout out to the M block,
The
building.
gentrifiers.
Shit, let me just tell you.
block,
Let me
son?
just say.
Woodbine,
They got that
dark
building
side,
right across the
Bushwick.
street, right
We
up
going
the block.
crazy. I'm gonna give a big shout out to everybody from Bushwick, man. If you from Bushwick and you ain't popping, you really not from Bushwick. Don't let that one go over your head. I remember I was in Miami. DJ Carmelo ain't even say Brooklyn. He said Bushwick.
Oh,
That's dangerous.
Man, shout
When
out
they-
Carmelo for saying Bushwick.
Bushwick
bro.
always being slept
That's
on.
crazy,
son.
right?
We always
Like
been
everywhere we
slept
go.
on.
I was in Vegas.
Slept on.
I was in Vegas.
Always being slept
I was in
on.
Vegas. He
Bushwick.
knows the story because I told him that's my brother. He know everything about me, right? I told the guy, yo, I'm from Bushwick. He said, yeah, Bushwick, Brooklyn. I said, yeah, how you know it was Brooklyn? He said, Bushwick. Yeah, I visited Bushwick in Vegas in a poker table.
Right.
Yo, like
Bugged out.
Bushwick has
Like-
become a little more noticeable. I would say.
I read in
Bushwick
the,
always been on the map. The only thing is that we always keep quiet wherever we go. So when people ask
Yeah.
us, we don't let them know where we from. We just say New York City.
Yeah.
Instead of saying Bushwick. Bushwick is sexy. Bushwick is the truth.
Wow.
Big shout out to Bronzeville. Big shout out to Best Eye, Crown Heights, Fort
Look,
Green, and everything.
I read it-
And
I
I'm
read
gonna tell you
I
something.
gotta respect that
I'll
shit.
be in the
I
dice
read it,
spot.
I respect that
Listen,
shit.
I'll be in the dice spot with all
It's a
these
top
young
city
niggas
to
gambling.
hang
Now
out
y'all
at.
got me open because y'all got me
Bushwick is a
drinking
top
the
city.
brown juice. I'll be everywhere. And when I tell all these young niggas and all these old niggas, I'm LT from Bushwick, they be like,
Man,
big
shout out
ups
to
to
Wyckoff.
Bushwick.
Shout out to
Long
Wyckoff.
story short, man, I met Jay-Z in Vegas. When I told Jay-Z, I said, yo, it's an honor to meet you. He said, yeah, I could tell you from New York. I said, I'm from Bushwick. He said, money making Bushwick.
That's right. That's right.
You
That's
already,
right.
man.
That's
We
right,
special,
because
man. We
It's
come
fact.
from Bushwick.
We was always from back in the days.
Come from the wick.
From back in the days.
Facts,
that
bro.
money. That's
You know
what
what I
I'm
gotta say about that, man?